I imagine frustrating to get this one tied and have it go down to the last 2 minutes the way it did.
Yeah. I mean, I thought our first period was outstanding. I thought we played the way we needed to play, the way we were going to play. Second period, the first probably 12 minutes, it started with the first shift. We refused to get the puck deep. They're a transition team. We fed their wolf, if you will, for the first 10 minutes, and then we got it back on track in the second part. And I thought our third period was really good. And then when you get it tied up there, especially the last 2 minutes, a little detail on that face-off. We win the face-off in your own end. You shouldn't end up in the back of your net. We got on the wrong side of a guy, and I felt that we should have at least 1 point tonight.
From your perspective as a coach and being around for so many years, why is it that you can have games like that where you can start off well and kind of have a 10 minutes off in the middle and then get things back? Why does that happen sometimes?
Well, it's parity. It's individual mistakes. Guys sometimes try to do something that they think they can get away with, and they don't, and you build momentum, and you get a couple shifts in a row, and now you can't get your D off, and you're slow to pucks, and it snowballs on you, especially against good teams. So the trick is just you're going to have the parity in this league is exceptional. There's good teams. You're going to have some pushes by the opposition every night, and you've got to weather those little storms, and that's the key to having success in this league, is that you can weather the storms and then capitalize on your opportunities. And tonight I thought we weathered some storms in the second, especially early, so they didn't get too far ahead, and then obviously we get it tied up. We got to get a point. We got to assure that.
I know oftentimes during the season you guys take some time to focus on special teams, a lot of focus yesterday at practice on that. What did you see out of your special teams in this game? And were you pleased with the power play despite not being able to score?
Well, we're going to look at all the chances. I thought we had a mindset of putting pucks to the net. We had a lot in that. Around the net, we had some pucks that if you get a handle, I know Ebbs had one, really just a tap in, and it jumped over his stick. They had a stick on it last minute, and that's what's going to happen. And sometimes you're gonna go through streaks where you're gonna find the back of the net. As long as you're getting chances, then you like your power play. But obviously, you wanted to score. I thought the 5-on-3 was a real key moment. But I thought we responded for the rest of the period, because usually if you don't score in that 5-on-3, the other team wins, and maybe that's the case.
Parts of the third period, I think Butch mentioned, some coaches would say this is when the lines go in the blender. What is your philosophy on that as a coach? Notice that you had mixed up a couple of lines in the third period.
Well, I've always done that in the last couple of years, probably a little less. But today I felt that we had a couple lines that they weren't matching up very well, and so as Butch would say, we put them in the blender and tried to balance them out a little bit, and I thought we did a pretty good job when we got them balanced out.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you in South Florida.
All right, take care.